Hey everybody! Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a YouTube classic, a YouTube absolute classic. We're doing a Q&A. Chip is here again. Hi babe! So yeah, we're doing a YouTube classic Q&A. Oh my god! I posted on my TikTok and my Instagram. Basically said, leave me some questions guys for my YouTube video. I have them all on my iPad. And we're going to be answering some questions. I love getting asked questions. It's one of my favourite things ever. Oh my god, why is my cat kicking off? What's up with you? See, every time I turn this camera on, he decides to act up. And I don't know why. Okay, so we're going to start with the TikTok questions first. The first question I received was from Karenza, and Karenza said, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Oh my god, there's a fly in my room and Chip's getting it. Oh my god, he's going to smash up my room. Oh my god. So, Karenza did ask how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Wood? I swear that's from a Vine. I don't know. And then Evie said, what was more culturally significant, the Renaissance or Single Ladies by Beyonce? I guess, what is the Renaissance? I should probably know this. Let me ask the Googles. What was the Renaissance? The Renaissance was a major cultural and historical period in Europe lasting from the 14th to the 17th century. It marked a rebirth of art. Wait, so technically, if the Renaissance didn't happen, we might not have Single Ladies by Beyonce. So I'm going to say the Renaissance, but Single Ladies by Beyonce is a great song. But now we're going to move over to the questions I got on Instagram. Because for some reason I got so many more responses than I did on my TikTok. I posted on both my TikTok accounts and only my main account got any, replies. Maya asked, what's your favourite film? I love this question. I don't actually really have a favourite film at the moment, but on my Letterboxd, on my phone, let me have a look what my favourite films are on there. Oh, I'm getting sent messages from the doctors right now. Hashtag nervous. My top films on my Letterboxd is Wreck-It Ralph. Need I say more? Tangled. The Fall Guy with Ryan Gosling in it. And my niche one, I always try and pick a niche one, Basketball Diaries. Because, right, I'm explaining them all. Wreck-It Ralph is my childhood, one of my favourite movies from when I was little. Why is it flashing red? Oh, guys, I'm scared. Tangled, it's my favourite Disney, love princess movie. The Fall Guy, the soundtrack is fucking sick. And I love Youngblood. And he did a cover for it. Oh my god, it's just so good. It's such a cool concept for a film. It's a film about a film. It's a film about a stunt guy in a film. I would have never came up with that. I hate when people are more creative than me. I guess that's why I'm not a director and I'm sat here trying to do fucking YouTube. Anyway, Basketball Diaries. Right, listen guys. I think we all had this phase. When I was 13. I was 13 years old. And I watched Titanic for the first time in lockdown. Ooh, god damn! I saw Leonardo DiCaprio. My 13-year-old self was like... So then I proceeded to watch every single film with him in it that I was allowed to watch as a 13-year-old. I weren't allowed to watch Wolf of Wall Street. I weren't allowed to watch The Beach. I have seen Wolf of Wall Street now. What my honest opinions on that? It was too long. Bro, I was by the third quarter of the movie, I was like, it's taking ages now, come on. Pick up the pace. And Basketball Diaries, I saw this on TikTok and I was like, what is this film? I couldn't find it on any streaming platform. It weren't even on, oh my god, what was that? I used to, illegally stream movies. Well, I don't know if it's illegal, actually. I used to go on dodgy websites to watch films. It was Soap Today. It weren't even on that. So I eBayed it and I paid £15 for the DVD. And I watched it and it was my favourite Leonardo DiCaprio film that I did see. But I think it was a bit heavy for me to be watching at 13 because it was about a heroin addict. But it's actually based on a true story and I do recommend everybody watching it because it actually is such a good film. I I don't know, I think there was a meme on TikTok from it. You might have seen the clip where he's like crying on the door, like, I need some money, please.
Can you give me some money, please?
Yeah, but I don't know how that guy... Actually, I was about to say, how's that guy not won any more awards? But I know he's a bad person. He is a bad person. He was in the files, so I guess I should probably not watch that movie anymore. That just clicked to me. Anyway, then Logan asked, what country would you like to visit that you haven't visited already? Oh, hoo-hoo. Boy, I want to go to Japan so bad. I want to go to Japan more than anything. I would love to go to Japan because there's so much Hello Kitty there. I love Hello Kitty. And there's 7-Eleven. They have really cool cars. My favourite car is MX-5. Miata Mazda MX-5. Specifically with the poppy up lights. I'm not very clued in on cars. I just kind of go off whatever Alex tells me. He shows me cars and I'm like, I like that one, but I don't really know the names. I would just love to see like a cool one of those in Japan. I don't know. Japan just seems so fun. I'd just love to go to Japan. I don't really have anything else to say other than that. I just want to go try all the snacks. Logan also has dream city to live in, Amsterdam. Bruh, I visited Amsterdam in 2024, 2025? For one day, I went for like 8 hours on a ferry. Oh my god, it was incredible. I didn't even smoke any of the ganja because I was too scared. But it was incredible. The buildings are gorgeous. There's so much culture. The food was nice. There's so many museums, bro. But it's so expensive to live there, bro. One of like, do you know when you search for Amsterdam, there's that one main street. I'll put a picture up on when I'm editing. One of the floors, not even one of the buildings, one of the floors were for sale. Nearly £3 million. Blow these videos up, guys, so I can go and live in Amsterdam. No, I would love to live in Amsterdam or anywhere in the Netherlands, really. I want to go travel more to the Netherlands and more of Europe, definitely. I'd like to go to Germany as well. I've never been to Germany. I know, Logan, you go to Germany quite a lot. Where else? Anywhere in Europe. I want to go to France. I only ever been to France once, and it was when I was really little and I went to Disneyland. I'm going on another side rant right now, but when I got told I was going to Disneyland, I want to say I was like, probably like 6, 7. I'm joking, I don't know. I was like really scared of fireworks, and my mum was just like, my child's fine. I definitely need to get tested. Anyway, they told us we were going to a caravan in York. So I was like, get up, let's go caravan. They drove us to London. First of all, how did I not clock on we've been in the car for too long? Probably because I was like 6, 7. We got to the London train station and they had a flippy book like this. One of them books that you flip like that. And they were like, you are not going to the caravan. You are going to Disneyland. Everybody else, like my cousin, my brother, everybody, they were like, yay! I went, no! I let out the most gut-wrenching cry, apparently. And my mum was like, why? I was like, because of the fireworks, they're too loud! They're too loud! And then do you know what they said to me? They said, no, they have them silent fireworks. Why the hell, boy? They don't even exist. Okay, next question. Logan asked, what's your most delusional opinion? Alex and Evie, if you're watching this, you already know. I have the contraceptive implant, right? This is going to sound like such a weird start to the story, but when I had it put in, I went crazy. I started like, it's like my frontal lobe developed as I got it put in, even though I'm not even 21 yet. It was insane. And I just started like thinking I was funking the thoughts, bro. I started really deep in how the fuck did the earth come about, yeah? How the fuck did the earth come about? So I did loads of deep diving into the Big Bang. I just would yap about the Big Bang for like hours with Alex and Evie. But the most delusional thing that I thought of when I had my implant put in was the fact that water cannot be wet. Right, listen to this, yeah. I don't even know how I can explain it. Water isn't wet. The things that are in the water are wet. The water. And also, do you know if you're ever in the bath, yeah? When you're in the bath, put your leg in the bath and bring it up. the water all separates, and what's in between the separated bit? Dry. Water cannot be wet. And the only reason our body feels wet is because of a change in temperature. I don't think water's wet. I don't care. Bro, people are like, the earth's flat. It's fucking not. Water's not wet. This plastic bottle, look, you can see, watch. It all separates. This bit's dry, this bit has water in it. All of it's dry! All of the fucking bottle's dry! I get so vexed, bro. I'm sorry, I probably broke the sound barrier again. A lot of people in my last video, I asked for feedback from my friends and everybody said I broke the sound barrier. So I might have to put a headphone warning. Okay. What is my biggest red flag that I pretend isn't a red flag? This is also from Logan. Logan just asked all the questions apparently. I have a very messy bedroom all the time. I'm really, really bad at tidying my room. I'm a clean person, I'm just not very tidy. I need to burp again. That burp was crap. I have a very messy bedroom. I cry so much. No, that's not a red flag. I can cry whenever I want, I don't care. I overshare with literally, I could meet you for 10 minutes and you know everything about me, my whole life story, my whole medical diagnosis, all of my family members' first, middle and last names. But I'd be telling people everything. And then every time I overshare with somebody, as soon as I meet them, they turn out to be the most evil fucking person I've ever met in my life. But I continue to do it all the time. It's like I can't help myself. I don't know what's up with me. I just be telling people everything. It's because if you're talking about something and I have a story, I need to tell you the story. Also, I painted my nails. I try to do them like whimsical, like what I've seen all over Pinterest and TikTok, but I feel like they kind of just look like a cotton candy clown. Yeah, that's probably my biggest red flag that I pretend isn't a red flag, is that I overshare with people. Because to me, that's me just being relatable and friendly, but I guess I should probably stop doing that, because what if I run out of things to talk about? That'd be scary, guys. Next. This one's also from Karenza. If you could be friends with any fictional character, who would you choose and why? Gumball. Easy. Any Gumball or Darwin from the Amazing World of Gumball, because they just be getting up to shit. They just be getting up to everything, bro. Yeah, this was my favourite show growing up, and I would just love to spend a day with them. I would probably be so overstimulated by the end of it. But it'd be so worth it, bro. Who else? I don't know. I think that's it. Or maybe like a fictional character I'd like to be friends with. I'm trying to think. Yeah, probably Gumball and Darwin. They just seem like proper chill guys, bro. I think this is the last question. Last question. So, Fran asked, if you could travel back in time, where would you go? Now, let me have a think about this one real quick. There's so many places I would like to go. But I think I would travel back in time to 2013 when 21 Pilots did their Vessel tour, because that's my favourite 21 Pilots album. And I would love to travel back in time to Vessel tour, because I would be able to hear all my favourite songs played live, because they don't really play that much Vessel on the set. They haven't really got much Vessel on the set list for All Points East, but excuse me. So yeah, probably back to 2013. How old would I have been in 2013? If I was born in 2007, how old would I have been in 2013? I would have been 6. I would have dead-ass been 6. Sorry, my hay fever's been so bad, guys. But yeah, I would have been 6 at the 21 Pilots concert. How cool would that be? So yeah, that was my Q&A. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. This was a really fun video to film. I love being asked questions. It's one of my favourite things ever. Yet again, because I overshare, like I said. But yeah, let me know if you should do another Q&A. If you want me to do another Q&A, leave some questions in the comments and I will answer them in my next Q&A. And let me know what you would like to see me do in my next video. I do have a list. I'm going to give you 3 options in the description. Go and pick your favourite and comment it. I want more comments on my videos. And also thank you for all the subscribers. I've got 13 subscribers, guys. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Hope you have an amazing day. I love you guys. Bye.